Hey, hello, hi. Myself, I'm Rajni, and I'm the trainer of this Devops. And before going to the subject, let me introduce myself. I'm Rajni, and about to the training, I have trained 100 plus students and up to 16 batches, and 90 to 95 people are in the domain, and they are working very happily with their domain in different companies like product based companies and MNCs, and some of into the financial sector. And about me, I'm a real time worker. I'm currently supporting many projects, and I'm providing few of the product based projects also. I'm doing still supporting to them, and I have multiple clients that I do some support to the uh, products. And this is about me. And coming to the DevOps, so this DevOps is a new way of working that improves value and delivery for the customers and enables benefit for the both development and operational. As you can see the screen, that definition and goals are already mentioned, means it is defined in the text format, but in a real way we can discuss. So this DevOps is a combination of development and operational. So what is this development and operational? See, in the previous times we have developers and they are developing in a certain process and they followed one culture. So that culture is waterfall culture. Okay. So this DevOps is not a technology, it is a method. It is a following by the culture method. The process of combining the people and the process and releasing the code in a short period of life cycle. So that is a DevOps. So what include in DevOps? Continuous integration, continuous testing, continuous delivery, and continuous operational. So the cycle is continuous from development to the operational. So that's why the name DevOps has came. So why this DevOps is boom in the market right now? So why lots of people are going to the DevOps domain? All of us having a same doubt. So why? So what are these benefits by using this DevOps is having? So as I told you that in software delivery lifecycle, DevOps is playing a key role. You can see, as you can see on this screen, the benefits are increase the frequency and quality of the development release, means in a short life cycle we can release the modification into our code and which is reflect into the production means here the end users can use the application, web application. So there he will get the modifications, means whatever the modification has been done by the developer, will see that one. So in a small cycle we can do that one. So that is software delivery life cycle. So the history of the DevOps, you can see in previous times we are following a process. The process we can call as a waterfall method and agile method. Now we have DevOps method. Why? Because some of the disadvantages are present in waterfall method and in agile method. So waterfall method will follows step by step, okay, and agile method will follows iteration process. So as you can see on the screen that the history of the DevOps is becoming a norm in the software delivery and increasing being adopted and mature across enterprises, becoming the new best practice. You can see in 2008, 2010, 15, 18, okay, up to 2010 they are using the waterfall model, and after that they are using the agile model. So this is the history of that in a very good understanding way. I am telling you these terms. And this pre-DevOps, before this DevOps has been introduced into the market, so they have done some certain kind of pre-DevOps labs and they have tested and they were good, and then the DevOps has been implemented. You can see what are the DevOps practices that we are doing in the market right now. Why all enterprise customers are showing interest to adapt this DevOps process, and this DevOps culture. Why? So DevOps practice applies continuous automation cycles throughout the software development and the operational processes. So as we just discussed that in a small life cycle we can release a release to the application. So what this continuous integration? So when developer has done the code or any code changes has been done in development, okay, it is comes under to the development. So any code modifications has been done, so that we need to integrate first and then we have to do testing of that code. Is it working perfectly or not? Once it is integrated and we can check that the continuous testing is okay, then it's all perfect, then we can go for the continuous delivery. So delivery means it is into the deployment, so that deployment is into the live production. So once we deployed, we will get some certain kind of errors or end users may face any issues. Okay, we need to operate and we need to monitor that one. So that is continuous operational. You can see from this development to the operational, it is very a continuous one. So that's why you can see the symbol of the DevOps is infinity. Symbol of the DevOps is infinity. And here by using this DevOps practices, do you want to take any downtime? You can go for that. And do you don't want to be taking any downtime in a small life cycle? You can go for that also. So how many of the companies, many of the enterprise companies are using or adapted DevOps practice and they were very happy and they are doing a good work at their projects. So why this DevOps is more needed to the businesses? Okay. Why this is more needed to the businesses? The traditional function of separation and development operationals. It is a prior to the DevOps change, release frequency was low and the development and operations worked separately to solve business demands having completely opposite mindsets. See the business, now this is a transition period. Why this transition period? All enterprise customers are migrating to cloud and the DevOps. So it is better to have one cloud knowledge with the DevOps process. So we are going to teach you on the cloud also. So why the cloud is most important into the DevOps? So this DevOps is some of the enterprise customers are using the physical servers and some of are using on cloud. Why? Because the deployment is not easy. So the deployment for the deployment purpose they use the cloud. So more business, if the businessmen are into this process, they need to enhance their business. So they need more deployments, more code changes, and more code changes means there need to be a more automation will be involved. So when the development is done, any change features focuses on the development activities, operationals, and operation they will take the feedback and they will ready for the release. Once they are done with the development and into the operational, what we will do, we will take the requirements and we'll clear it that and we'll do automate and we'll understand and we'll control that life cycle and we'll deploy into the business. Okay, so that is a request features and the demand stability. Okay, when the business wants to any request that new changes need to involve into the market, so developer will work as per the request and we will work for as per the demand. So we will be going to place that request in the market as a demand stability. So that's why more business and enterprise customers are moving to the are migrating to the cloud and DevOps. So that's why the lack of DevOps engineers are more right now nowadays. So this is the perfect time to deploy into the DevOps domain. And if you have a knowledge and about the DevOps, so this DevOps is not a technology. I'm again telling you it is not a technology, and here no code is going to involve. And here we need to have a coding knowledge, how we can just understand the code. Okay, understand the code and what this code gonna to do. So that knowledge is enough, and here we have a certain tools, and that we need to know how to use that. You can see development and operational, as we can see as a DevOps. So these are the goals of the DevOps into the development and operational mindsets. So where actually this DevOps is going to applicable, you can see DevOps is applicable into the management, multiple teams and environments, incremental delivery, the people who have great affinity to software delivery. Okay, and the DevOps is not applicable in a way. Okay. You can see in a leadership style, team composition, change rate, delivery process, business certainty, and change willing and product type. So this is the indicator where DevOps applicable and DevOps non-applicable both are going to involve, and but here we need to follow a certain process by the organization. Okay. So what this DevOps dimensions are? So this operating model will follow the process as I told you, and combining the technology, process and the people. So that is DevOps. That is DevOps. So here we need to know about the tools and how to use the tool. That's it. And you're not going to create any tool. Here we need to know how to use the tool, how to automate the process by using the tool. If any errors are occurred, we need to take root cause analysis of that failure and we have to resolve it. So that is the DevOps and the DevOps engineer work. Okay, and the people who are working into this DevOps are earning more money, earning more lots of money. So why this process is totally, so all business and the enterprise customers are totally depend upon the DevOps. So that's why the deploying of DevOps engineer more into the market. So my students are up to 90 students are working currently right now in from different countries in different domains with where in DevOps is included. Okay, some of they are into the QA automations, some of they are into the product automation, some of they are into the financial sector automations, some of they are into the supporting. So they were very happy with that, and I'm going to train you on a real-time basis. So this is the DevOps, the demo. Thank you.